Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, and I have the week off this week, and I'm taking my kids up to Boyne Mountain again to go skiing. And it triggered a common question that I have about lens selection. But before we get into lens selection real quick, and the dilemma that Olympus has, is I want to talk to you guys real quick about the photo assignment. EJ photo assignment week 7, I'm sorry, was blue. I didn't even announce it. I struggled with it. I was really busy at work. I had some family stuff going on. I'll put my photo up at the end. It's going to be weak, but thank you for everybody who participated in that. I will start showcasing photos again this week. Maybe I'll put some at the end of this even. We'll see. But the photo assignment for this week is bokeh. So everyone's favorite thing, especially in Micro Four Thirds, it's bokeh. So let's go show all the full frame haters that bokeh is possible on Micro Four Thirds. The hashtag again is EJ photo assignment week 8. So, okay, with that out of the way. So I'm heading up to Boyne Mountain, and I was just up snowmobiling. I'll post some of that here right now. So over the weekend, I took the 12-100. I left the 100-400 at home, and I brought the 25-1.2. And most of the time, the 12-100 stayed on there. And it got me thinking about lens selections or lens options as I try to window even my Micro Four Thirds kit down a little bit to just a few lenses, because I think simplicity is kind of the answer here. So let's talk about the two different options or paths that you can kind of go for what I do, and that is vlogging, so 12 millimeters or wider, general purpose photography, portraits, video work, and sports / any kind of like wildlife nature stuff, which is everything, right? I mean, that's quite a bit of stuff. So you have two paths. You have the 12-40 f2.8 Pro plus the 40-150 f2.8 Pro, and then a fast prime, whether it be a 25-1.2 or 45-1.2 or 75-1.8, 56-1.4, whatever, pick one. That option I think is really, really good because the 12-40 is small. It's optically fantastic. At 2.9 on the wide end, you can still vlog and get some kind of separation. It's not too bad. This is a little bit overexposed, isn't it? Yeah, and then you get the 40-150, which is also great for sports. You can put teleconverters on it and make it like a wildlife and landscape, long landscape type lens. You can shoot portraits with it, although I would argue a prime is better. And so you got that option. But then even at the 150 mark, if you teleconvert that to 300, you're gonna get a maximum of like 600 millimeters of reach. So I think you want longer sometimes. You get into some of the long focal lengths. I would argue I don't use that as much though. The other option is the option I currently have, which is the 12-100 f4 Pro, 100-400 f5 to 6.3, and then you've got a fast prime. So right now I'm recording this vlog on the 12-100. I'm at f5.6 for exposure. I was at f4 earlier. And it works. It serves the vlogging purpose, but I would say there's better vlogging lenses. It's bigger, it's heavier, it's not a lot of separation. I mean, you get into this, it's not really something that's going to be bokeh-licious, if you will. But you put it on there, the lens is optically sharp, or put it on the camera, I should say, and it takes amazing images, and it's very versatile. I mean, having 24-200 with an optically amazing lens is, I mean, it's kind of a one-and-done lens for a lot of things. Same with the 100-400, you get 800 millimeters of reach, full frame equivalence. Then you could 2 times teleconvert that if you've got enough light, like if you're living on the sun, and get up to 1600 millimeters of equivalent reach. That's nuts. That's nuts. And so I'm really debating if I want to go the 12-40 plus 40-150 route, or the 12-100 or 100-400 route that I have now. Because I find myself leaving the 100-400 home a lot of times. It's a very specialty kind of lens for what I do every day. However, the 12-100 is super versatile, but sometimes I wish it was a little smaller and I had a shallower depth of field or a wider aperture to let more light in, keep the ISO values down when it gets dark. And so with the OM1 that I ordered, I have the 12-40 f2.8 version 2 coming, and it got me thinking, what setup do I want to go with? Do I want to invest in the 40-150 and dump the lenses I have now, or do I want to stick with this setup? It's kind of the debate. It's the lens dilemma. So I want to know what you guys think. There's a lot of Olympus shooters out there. What have you decided and why, given the differences between, example, the 12 to 100 and the 12 to 40 are the bigger differences. And that is, you know, the weight, the size, the versatility, the aperture, all that stuff seems to matter quite a bit. So I want to know what you guys think about that. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll show you some photos from the blue assignment right now, and look forward to talking more with you guys here in a little bit. Again, this week is Boca EJ Photo Assignment Week 8. See you guys.